With the announcement of its new leadership, any hopes the Taliban would install an inclusive government have quickly fallen away. Instead, the West is facing the prospect of dealing with ruthless hardliners and a US-designated terrorist. The men now in charge of the renamed Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan reads like a who's who of America's most wanted. The supreme leader is Hibatullah Akhundzada. Believed to be in his 60s, he took charge of the Taliban in 2016. As the leader of the faithful, he's the ultimate authority over the Taliban's political, religious and military affairs. He has close ties with the Taliban leadership in Pakistan, the Quetta Shura. Akhundzada has spent most of his life in Afghanistan. He took part in the resistance against the Soviet occupation of the 1980s. One of the original Taliban leadership, he was an associate of Taliban founder Mullah Omar. In the 1990s, he was head of the Taliban's Sharia courts. He oversaw a strict interpretation of Islamic law, publicly executing murderers and adulterers and amputating thieves' limbs. The Prime Minister has been named as Mullah Mohammed Hassan Akhund. He is one of the 4 men who founded the Taliban in 1994 and a long-time head of the Taliban's Governing Leadership Council. He's under UN sanctions for his roles as Foreign Minister and Deputy Prime Minister during the Taliban's previous rule. Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar has been named Deputy Prime Minister. Again, he was one of the group who originally founded the Taliban in 1994. He's been head of the Taliban's political office in Qatar since 2019. Baradar was captured by the US in Pakistan in 2010 and held for 8 years, but he was released to facilitate the peace process. Baradar signed the Doha Agreement on the withdrawal of US troops on behalf of the Taliban, and he was the first Taliban leader to communicate directly with the US president after a phone call with Donald Trump. Sirajuddin Haqqani has been named Interior Minister. Believed to be around 45, he's the son of the founder of the Haqqani network, classified as a terrorist group by Washington. His ties with al-Qaeda put him on the FBI's most wanted list. The Defence Minister is Mullah Mohammed Yaqub Mujahid. Believed to be around 30 years old, he's the son of the Taliban's founder, Mullah Omar. He oversees all military operations. Under the leadership of Mullah Omar, the Taliban banned girls aged 10 and over attending school, as well as television, music, movies and makeup. There are no women among the new leadership, no other political groups, no members of the Shiite minority. Protests on the street of Kabul by women horrified at the removal of their rights have been brutally quashed. This might be the start of a new regime, but with the old faces back in charge, it's starting to look remarkably like the Taliban of old. Charlotte Banks, Forces News.